prisons, not as a result of overly zealous prosecutors or incarcerated people who victimize.
I'll be discussing my experience with this prosecutorial misconduct. I can't even say it. And that's so cute that I can't say it properly. Prosecutorial misconduct, but what's not cute is the fact that it's affected me. They're trying to run the same play again. I'm not okay with it. I sent a complaint to the DA's office. The DA is the prosecutor. I had no idea. That's something that I learned also in this life experience of mine, the criminal justice system. I was in jail for a year. I mean, I can go all the way back. There's been so many unjust injustices that I've endured, and it's just not right. I don't owe anybody anything. This isn't supposed to be happening to me. There are people that are out there breathing good, clean air, walking and enjoying God's beautiful sunlight that don't deserve to breathe, if you ask me. I can say that even as a good human being because I understand what a good human being is. I recognize a good human being. And it's just not right that I have to, we're walking on the same ground. I'm just not okay with that. And so when you think about somebody like a prosecutor, and I'm looking at a documentary right now where it's basically talking about how vicious and unfair and corrupt the prosecutors are, as if they're untouchable. I have to say, as a human being, there isn't anybody that is untouchable. Nobody's untouchable. That's just a fact. And it doesn't matter how many security guards you have or how much money you dish out to people to make things happen, etc. There are people that have good hearts, and I truly believe this in my heart and soul, that people that are on the right side of life, that are in positions to make a difference, big or small. And it doesn't really require payment sometimes. I know that dealing with corruption, there's bribery and that sort of thing, and deals under the table and favoritisms and things of that sort. I believe in good people doing good deeds for free, on principle, on the fact of that was wrong and I'm not okay with that. You're not okay with that? I'm not okay with that. Are you okay with that? I'm not okay with that. That's not okay. That's what I believe. So anybody, and these people call themselves having a life out there. They go eat restaurants. They go eat, they go to salons and things. They're out there living normal life, right? So how are they going to be calling themselves untouchable? And how do they even trust anybody that's on their payroll anyways? Because I believe that anybody that's corrupt, there isn't anything solid in your whole circle. There isn't anything trustworthy about anybody that's that way. And you want to talk about something solid in a circle. The way that I'm thinking is you people really want to fuck me for real. And I just want to say no. No means no. And you don't try to penetrate my mind. Don't try to penetrate my body. Don't try to penetrate me and my life. I didn't do anything wrong to anybody. I don't owe anybody. All the resources and the things and the support that I've received as an individual that qualifies to receive this type of support, when I signed my signature and dated paperwork, etc., there's nothing in the fine lines that says, oh, we're going to come fuck with you later. No. I didn't agree to any of this. I didn't do anything. This wasn't a part of the agreement. Okay, and I'm very clear. Each year that I renew my paperwork for stuff, I'm I just want to be clear. Is there something I'm supposed to be doing? Is there something that I need to do, etc. for this? And they're just no, you qualify under the whatever law and whatever policies and things like that. It's all legit. And I'm just okay, cool. So I don't need to worry about anything, right? So then why are these people fucking with me like this? I owe anybody anything and I don't. The way that it's affected my life is literally crazy. I wasn't going to talk about all of it right now, but it's just on my mind real heavy. And I have an upcoming court hearing. I'm expected to be, you know, all the fairness and all the things. What I'm absolutely going to do is stand up for myself and tell the truth. Per usual, so help me God, hand on the Bible. And these people that think that they can just walk around telling lies and putting false narratives out there and things like that, you people need to understand there is something called street justice, and I do believe in it. I believe there are good people out there ready to do God's good work for absolutely nothing but the truth. That's what I believe. I believe this, you know, and it doesn't require me to go out there, you know, boots on the ground or to go out there and with my megaphone and everything trying to rally people up or entice violence like YouTube try to mute my or restrict my video talking about I'm inciting violence when I'm literally just talking about my experience. So how do you think I feel that I experienced that personally, like myself in my real life? You think that I'm inciting violence just by discussing it with my words that I have the First Amendment right to do? I have the First Amendment right to talk about my truth and what happened to me. And they're talking about we restricted your video for inciting violence. It's not inciting violence because I said that I think that they deserve, that I believe in street justice, etc., etc. I didn't tell anybody to move anywhere. I didn't tell anybody to do anything. I'm not calling myself the boss anywhere. I'm literally just a girl, and I'm just a mom, and I'm just talking about my experience, and I'm talking about what I believe in fairness, in righteousness, you know, and I believe in doing the right thing. Reddit deleted my post. I had a post out there that was exposing that pedophile that me and my Nunia terminated in court. That post mysteriously deleted. Imagine the scary, spooky feeling that a bitch like me feels going on to my Reddit and seeing the whole thing disappeared. And me thinking, what is this? Like, where did the post go? The community consists of like 3 or 4 posts. It was a little community I created on Reddit. It was called the death sentence, meaning I'm the judge, jury, and executioner. That's what the death sentence community was. So what? You know, the death sentence is actually a real thing. It's not like a censored word or forbidden word in the fucking Webster's dictionary. I named my community the death sentence for a reason, because I'm saying these people did wrong and they're out here trying to get away with murder, and I'm not okay with it. Why can't I post about that on my Reddit? The entire community and all the posts were disappeared. So I said, you know what, this is too exhausting. I literally have been so fatigued. Any waking moment that I have, I'm just focused on these people are really trying to end me or something. I don't know. What the fuck is this? And I'm just like, no. Every waking moment that I have, I'm telling my truth. You know, and I might be sleeping 23 hours of the day, but for that 1 hour out of the day, I'm feeding my cats, I'm brushing my teeth, I'm washing my ass as much as possible, and I'm going to tell my truth. I'm sitting down to turn the phone on to tell my truth. In that 1 hour that I have, that I'm not fatigued and asleep, literally drooling out of my mouth, waking up and the spit is all the way up here to my temples because I'm sleeping like a dead person. And when I wake up, I'm just like, oh, I'm waking up to my real life every day, and I'm just like, this is a lot to deal with. I saw a relative of mine at the DMV. The same relative that told me that that I should have took the plea deal back in 2018. 2018, when I spent almost a year in jail for a crime I didn't commit. I was wrongfully convicted. I was wrongfully accused and convicted. I'll discuss more of that, but what I'm saying is that person that is a relative of mine at the DMV that told me, oh, you should have took the plea deal because you would have got out and then you wouldn't have lost all your shit. They wouldn't have robbed you, etc. That's exactly that's the mentality that I'm going against. I'm not. You're never going to convince me, oh, just plead guilty to some shit I didn't do. Never, ever will I ever. So those people owe me. I need a 1-800 collect these people. They're fucking asses. And that relative is missing teeth. The relative that I saw is missing teeth. So don't ever take advice from anybody that's missing teeth.